What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my top 3 crypto video series where I uncover projects that I don't see many people talking about and projects that I think will see some great potential in this upcoming month. Now, currently at the time of this recording, the crypto market is pumping pretty hard. We had Bitcoin pass $35,000 last night and it's hovering around the $33,000 level right now, and Ethereum went as high as almost $1,800. Now, do I think this is the start of the next crypto bull run? No, I don't. But it is nice to see some hype coming back into the market. Now, one of the reasons why Bitcoin is pumping right now is because of the first ever US Bitcoin ETF being approved. Now, this pretty much means that now institutional investors can buy into Bitcoin through ETFs through their brokerages. But news broke out early this morning saying that the ETF that was originally approved and listed has now been removed on the website. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of pullback in the crypto market. So that's what's going on in the market right now. But you guys came here to see what cryptos you should be looking into for this upcoming month of November 2023. But as always, before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already. My name is Forrest and I make videos all about crypto and how you can become rich from it. So if that interests you, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future videos. And actually, this is my first video back. I took a little bit of break because I was working on some stuff and I moved, but don't worry, I'm back. So without further ado, let's see what these top cryptos are, and please make sure to watch the whole video through because these projects I'm about to talk about are crazy. All right, coming up first, we have DYDX. Now, DYDX is a decentralized exchange, but it's also one of the oldest decentralized perpetual exchanges out there. Now, I've used tons of similar exchanges, but DYDX is honestly one of the best ones because of its advanced trading features and because it has almost every available trading pair out there. But the reason why it's on my list is because of their new upcoming update, specifically their V4 update. Now, this update was supposed to go live in September, but it ended up getting pushed back. But the reason why this update is going to be huge and why I'm paying very close attention to it is because it's going to fix the biggest issue that DYDX token has, and also why we haven't seen crazy growth in its price, and that's because of its tokenomics. Pretty much what the update is going to do is allow DYDX holders to receive up to 95% of the total revenue that the exchange makes through trading fees, which is huge. Now, that's not totally officially confirmed yet, but blog posts and other community members have confirmed that it'll probably be around that mark because they kind of have to revive the coin's growth. And if we look at the trading volume of DYDX over the past year, that's worth around $80 million per year with their current trading fee structure. Now, the thing is this update isn't marketed like crazy, so a lot of people don't even know this is happening yet. And that's one of the reasons why we haven't seen the price of DYDX rise recently, because no one knows this is happening. Because if they did start pushing this out and people actually see the returns they could get, we'd get a large amount of buy volume coming in to buy the coin. Now, I did this calculations myself, but if this was available to the public, it will cause a lot of hype to come into the coin, driving the price up. And to put this into perspective, other decentralized exchanges like the Gains Network gives about 5% yield per year. Also, DYDX is having a pretty sizable token unlock coming up in December, meaning early investors are going to be receiving a lot of their money back from when they invested early on, which will cause the supply to increase by about 40%. Now, this means from now till December, we're going to be seeing a lot of hype coming into DYDX as well. All right, if we look at the price action for DYDX, currently the price is $2.28. But if we look at the chart, we can see that there hasn't been any crazy moves this past year. It's just been hovering around the same price point for the whole year. And that's mainly due to the fact of the tokenomics. A lot of people don't want to buy into the coin because they don't like how the token works. But that's going to change with this new update. All right, if we look at the price action for DYDX, we can see that we are very close to the resistance level. We can see that we've touched it multiple times. So this is clearly the resistance level. I put the line over here. And in order to see a breakout in its price, we need to break this. So for me personally, I think a great buying option is within this price line. So between $2.50 all the way down to the support 150. Obviously, I'm hoping it doesn't break the support because that would just mean we're going to be going even further. But we can see overall we are in a downward trend. And in order to get out of the downward trend, we need to break this resistance level. And because of the update and the token unlock coming up near December, I really think we should be able to pass this resistance level. So I over here put these two levels as my take profit. These are my midterm targets between the $4.40 all the way up to the $7 mark. This is where I think I'm going to take my profit, mainly because I know once the token unlocks, a lot of people are going to sell and we're going to have a lot of sell pressure. So my plan is to buy over here in this price point before we hit the resistance level, and after we pass it, my goal is to just sell up here. Obviously, I'm going to hold some for the long term, but I think this is a great short-term play. As long as you can get in between $1.50 and about like $2.50, I think you got in at a really good price. And also, I just want to quickly talk about this trading algorithm I use, because I get a lot of you guys that message me asking me how I trade, how I know what to buy and sell. And the biggest reason is because of Lux Algo. As you can see over here, what this does is it links to your trading view account, and it tells you exactly when to buy and sell. And this is all in real time. As you can see, if I choose any other pair, if I go over here to Bitcoin, it has the same signals. And you can see it clearly is right. It has a strong sell signal, and we saw the price go down. Strong buy, and we saw the price go up. And let me zoom out and to show you guys, it clearly predicted this crazy bull run that we just saw. I'm sorry, not that one. I'm on the weekly chart. Let me go over here to the 4-hour chart. It predicted even this crazy bull run that we saw just a couple days ago, all the way from 27,000 all the way up to 34,000. This is a great indicator. I use this for all my trading. I use this, like I said, for all my trading, and then for any other confirmation, I use my own technical analysis. But if you guys are into trading or just want to know when the right time to buy and sell is, make sure to check out Lux Algo. I'll put a link to it down below. You guys can use my code for, I think, $20 off or something like that, but the link will be down below. So if you guys are interested, check them out. But yeah, as far as the DYDX play, I plan to buy as much as I can over here and then sell as we lead up to the token unlock in early December, because that's when a lot of people are going to sell as well. So I just want to get rid of my bag before they sell, hopefully as the price is all the way up here. Plus, also because we know the token unlaunch is coming in December, we can kind of use that to our advantage and hedge our risk as best as possible. All right, coming up next, the second coin I have on my list is Rollbit. Now, I apologize, for some reason their website won't load for me, but Rollbit is a crypto casino coin that has been getting a lot of traction these past few months. Now, this is a coin I've actually been watching since June, and this coin has been on a crazy roller coaster ever since, going from just 2 cents all the way up to 20 cents, pulling a crazy 10x with this growth. Now, obviously, you and I didn't want to buy in as the price was going up, so I was holding off and looking at the sidelines, but now I think it's a good time to get in, and here's why. See, back in June, Rollbit was only tradable on a few markets, and by a few, it was pretty much none. It was available on the Solana chain, but there wasn't any good pairing options. But now they finally have more markets because they're on the ETH network through Uniswap, which is one of the biggest reasons why they've seen so much growth these past few months, is because they're more available to the public. But then again, it's still not listed on any other major exchanges yet. It's on all the DeFi exchanges, which makes me even more optimistic for its growth, because with just these few exchanges, they were able to surpass $14 million in volume, which is a lot. And it's just a matter of time till Rollbit is listed on more centralized exchanges, causing an even more catapult in its growth. Now, it's not showing me right now, but on their homepage, they have a dashboard that shows how much the casino made in revenue per day. And last I checked, it was around $800,000 per day in revenue. And even out of that, they were burning around 10%. Now, keeping in mind how much they make per day, which is around $800,000 in revenue, like I said, and then if we take that and look at their market caps and the volume, based on the earnings they make per day, the price is severely undervalued. Now, I saw another YouTuber running the numbers, but on the low end, given how much money they make per day, and then comparing it to other similar projects, their market cap should be around $750 million on the low end. And on the high end, it could be worth up to $3.6 billion market cap. And if you look at the market cap right now, like I said, it's severely undervalued. All right, and if we look at the price action for Rollbit, we can see it's been on a crazy roller coaster ever since launch, since even since earlier this year. We can see this parabolic growth it has. If we go over here to the technical analysis, same thing. We've seen crazy growth. We've seen a little pullback over here, but now we're seeing another rally. We're able to break through this resistance level, which is a really good thing. Now the next thing I'm going to look at is the resistance up here. We can see around the 20-cent level. We've hit this twice. So to see it break out of this 20 cents level, I would likely see it pass this. If it passes this, that's a really good sign, and that's a bullish movement for the coin. The biggest thing I'm looking at is the coin doesn't drop beneath this 7 cents level. That would be really scary, but I honestly don't see that happening. So anything, if you can buy anything within this level between the 10 to 14 cents, I know it's at 17 cents right now, but I think the market will pull back a little bit once this ETF news cools down. I think that would be a great buy over here. Nonetheless, if it doesn't, I think even over here is a good buy. Just make sure you be careful with this 20-cent level. There's a lot of resistance up here, so we might be able to test it, pull back down. Maybe we'll pass it later, but overall, I think this is a very solid coin. I think it's super undervalued. I think in time, this coin will be worth a lot. It has very good potential. The gambling scene is insane. And just as more people start using it, it's more listed on these other exchanges. I think in the next bull run, even in this crypto market, we'll see a lot, because if the price has been able to increase this much in a bear market, and this is, I don't even know what rank this is on CoinMarketCap, probably some absurd level, and it was still able to raise this, that means this coin definitely has value. So make sure you have this coin on your radar. All right, and finally coming in at number 3 is this project called Aster Network. Now, this is a really cool project, so make sure you guys watch it all the way through, because I don't want you guys to miss out on this one. Now, Aster Network is a layer 1 blockchain. It was actually first launched as one of the top Polkadot parachain projects, but the reason why I really like Aster Network is because it's one of the most popular smart contract platforms in Japan. And for those of you that don't know, Japan is one of the most strictest countries when it comes to new crypto projects, and right now in Japan, they're having a huge crypto boom. Now, the reason why Japan is having this huge crypto boom is because the Japanese Prime Minister came out and said Web3 is an aspect of the new form of capitalism, which is causing a lot of hype in the country. And also, Binance just launched their Japan site over there as well. Now, being how big and technologically advanced Japan is, you'd think they already have all this stuff, but they don't. And this is the same thing we saw that happened with China and Hong Kong earlier this year, when the government made a push for crypto and all the altcoins associated with them saw a huge increase in its price. Tons of people were rushing to get into these Hong Kong and Chinese coins because of the thought of speculation that the price will skyrocket. And I believe the same thing will happen in Japan, with Aster Network leading the way. I mean, even the largest real network in Japan has partnered with Aster Network to issue their own NFTs. They even got a fat investment from Sony. But the biggest one of them all is their partnership with NTT to create a Web3 training program and enhance their network infrastructure. Now, if you don't know what NTT is it's a telecom company in Japan. But it's not just a regular telecom company. It's also the largest publicly traded company in Japan. And the biggest owner of NTT is the Japanese government. So basically, it's a government-owned telecom provider in Japan. And last year, NTT announced a $4 billion investment in the Web3 space. And these investments will be done in partnership with 13 firms. And if you look closely, one of the names is Startable Labs, which is the parent company of Aster Network. And Aster Network is the only publicly traded crypto on this whole list. So I think not only will we see the price of Aster Network start to increase as we have more adoption in Japan, but also a lot of new projects being built on the Aster Network to take advantage of all these funds coming in from the Japanese government and investors. So as you can see, Aster Network is super deep in Japan's ecosystem. All right, if we look at the price action for Aster Network, currently it's about 5 cents. And if we look at the chart, honestly, this is a very good looking chart. We've been moving pretty consistently. We had a pretty big drop off over here in April, May, and in June, but then we picked right back up, and now we touched the support back down over here, and now we're in the middle. Anything within this time frame I think is a really good buy, specifically if you can buy under, I would say over here, this would be a really good buy. So right now at 0.05 cents is really great. So as you can see currently right over here, we're just about to test it. Overall, I think if we can get past this resistance level up here at around 0.07 cents, I think we can go very high. I think we can go all the way up here to 0.11. That would be my next take profit level. But over here, any of these are really good buy. As you can see, the Lux Algo indicator just signaled another buy as well. Overall, I think this is a really good coin. They have another update coming up. I forgot to mention that. I think it actually already happened, so that's really good news. But overall, this is just a great long-term play. There's so many partners involved. This is a great project in Japan, and I think for sure in the next bull run we'll see some crazy price action, and it's super cheap. It's only 5 cents. Like I said, this is another coin a lot of people are not talking about. For me, it's just the fact that how deep they are in Japan. I mean, if the government really is involved with this coin, either directly or indirectly, I don't think they'll let the coin fail. I think as the Japan market improves, as the crypto market gains more popular in Japan, this coin is going to skyrocket. It's just a matter of time. I mean, I think when was it? I think the prime minister tweeted back over here. Just with the prime minister tweeting, we saw this huge price rally all the way from, what is it, 4 cents all the way up to 7 cents. Obviously we came back down, but it's just a matter of time. But yeah, these were my top 3 crypto picks for this upcoming month of November. These are definitely some crazy projects that I see a lot of potential in, but I'm curious to see what coins you guys think will have some really good potential as well. So let me know down in the comment section below. And remember, if you guys do want to get into trading or just want to know when to buy and sell any given coin, make sure to check out Lux Algo. Like I said, I've been using them for years now, and they've helped me with my trading so much. I'll put a link to it down below where you guys can sign up. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.